Hi, and welcome back, or welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly, and my channel name is Kelly Bell. It's kind of an eclectic channel. Mostly, like today's video, I do FlossTube videos where I showcase my cross stitching to the wonderful world of FlossTube. But I am a very eclectic crafter, so there are other things that I show on this channel too. But most of all, I just want to welcome everyone and hope that this November 2018 is treating you all very well. It's cold here, and we've gotten some snow. Lately, I should say, we haven't gotten snow this early. I do believe that weather goes in cycles, because I know when I was a kid we used to have snow at Thanksgiving up to the eaves on my house here in kind of middle New York. Well, it's not middle New York. Even when I was a kid it wasn't middle New York. It's definitely the eastern side of northern New York. Anyway, it's cold. Today it's 32, which is I think 0 Celsius. It was flurrying earlier this morning, so I think it's definitely going to be a white winter, and for all intents and purposes, a fairly cold one. Anyway, that being said, I hope that you're warm and comfortable wherever you are, and let's do some stitching. Actually, before I get to my stitching, I have an announcement. I'm kind of excited. For the first time ever, I have reserved a spot for a stitching retreat, and it's the one Arlene Cohen does in New Jersey. So I'm going to the New Jersey retreat, and I can't wait. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. That's in early August, and I'm looking forward to it. So anyway, let me know if you're going to this retreat, because I would love to meet up and yeah, put a person to the comments or the FlossTube video. Anyway, so this past week I've done some pretty good stitching. I've done some other things too, but I'll get into that later. This week primarily I've been catching up on my Guardians of Notre Dame. So in last week's video, I had finished, well, I still had some of the black stitching to do on September. I had finished the cross stitching on October, and I had started the stitching on November. I think I just had like a line down towards the window frame. And I had worked my way pretty much through the window frame, although I still had some fill-in stitches. Well, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm not setting any land speed records for the outline stitching because I haven't done the letting, finished the letting for September. I haven't started October. Whoops. And that is not September. This is September over here. I haven't finished the letting for September, but I did, as you saw, finish October, and now I have completed November's stitching, and the window frame is completed. I still have to do the fill-in, and I still have to go back and do the beads for September, October, and finally November. And I'm hoping maybe by the end of this month I'll have caught up where I only have December's left to do. And I've really enjoyed this. If you're stitching along with me and working on this, that's wonderful. Happy to have you. I hope that you're enjoying it as much as I am. Brittany does some great designs. Last year's was Burstone Dragons, and this year it's the Guardians of Notre Dame. And I can't wait to see what she has in store for next year. So I worked on that. And then, let's see, I've got some notes. What did I do after that? Oh, I worked on Cardinal in a Pocket. And let me just find Cardinal. There he is. He is stitch. I started in Stitch Mania this year, and I think I will probably finish them this year. At least I hope I will. I shouldn't say that. Probably jinx myself. Anyway, this is what that looks like. It's a leaflet. It's by Stony Creek. I think I bought it from Stony Creek. It's done on plastic canvas. But I had found this really cool vinyl cross-stitch fabric, and I'm really enjoying working on it. And that's how much I have done now. So he'll probably stay in my crate to work on in the coming week. That and Guardians both, I think I will continue to work on this month. And then, let's see. Let me pull something up because I just want to see. Oh yes, Sampling Christmas. Here is Sampling Christmas. Now I just have to find... There it is. I knew I brought it upstairs with me. I finished Sampling Christmas. And... well, I guess I don't have to show you the picture. It's a Lizzie Kate, and that's what that looks like. And I did that on a piece of 14 count pink scrap Ada that I tea-dyed. And I really like how that came out. I think it came out really nicely. And last year I did Thanksgiving, Sampling Thanksgiving, and I put it in this wood frame. So what I'm going to do is I'll put this out for tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving to all of my U.S. friends. I hope tomorrow is a lovely day, and that no matter where you are, that you are just having a wonderful day. Anyway, so that is my Thanksgiving, and then after Thanksgiving I think I'm just going to take Christmas sampling or Sampling Christmas and put that in this frame in place of Thanksgiving. I think I have Sampling Easter too, or Easter sampling, I don't know. Anyway, I'll work on those. I'll work on Easter, but that was my Christmas sampling finish, and so that was good. Another finish that I had was, I had mentioned the Just Cross Stitch 2017 Ornament Sale, and that's a Facebook group, and I think it's led by Joanne, and I've really enjoyed it. They had a whole list of ornaments that they did as an annual Facebook group, and the 2018 poll is out. I did take the time to vote in it, so I feel good about that. So I figured I should go back and work on the 2017. And I don't need to show you the page because it's actually a finish. And let's see, I think I'll hold it up like this. So that is the November ornament. It's called Santa's Coming. I did change colors, and it is on a piece of green, seafoam green, 30 count linen by Weeks Dye Works. I actually have a whole yard of this that I've used a few pieces out of. Not my favorite thing to stitch on, but for smalls it works out really well. And instead of the Indian Summer Weeks Dye Works, I actually used a DMC variegated floss, and it's 4205, and so that's the color I used there. And then for the snowflakes, it called for a gray, and I wound up using the silver metallic floss. Don't know if it's DMC, but this is kind of what happens to it. Not also my favorite thing, but in small quantities it worked out pretty good for this little small tag. And that's pretty much what it is. It's the finish is to make it a tag, and I think I will make it a tag. But if you can see, this border piece is actually called the nun stitch, And that was pretty fun to do. It's basically a hem stitch so that I could cut around it and fringe all around the tag, which I may try to do that too. It just sounds like fun. And of course, it's got 3 black cats. Now, I wasn't sure what that was. I wouldn't say it's a bird because of the tail. And it does have a little ear. So I'm thinking that's a mouse on top of the bird feeder. I don't know if that's a play on Santa's coming. No, wouldn't be that. Anyway, so that was a second finish in the last week. So that made me really happy. And then, was there anything else that I worked on? Yes. How could I even forget my new start for New Year, New Start? So on the 18th, Stitch Mania has New Year, New Start. Next year it'll be the 19th. This year is the 18th. And so I picked the Nora Corbett. It's from Christmas Village, or Holiday Village, and it's the coffee house. And isn't that beautiful? This hits all of my buttons. Let me tell you, this color, the colors, fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. I don't know if they'll show up here. 747, I think, is one of my favorite colors, and it's this really light aqua blue that's really pretty. And then 993 and 964, and then there's a water lilies in guacamole. Isn't that beautiful? And then the Krennics. There's a ton of beads in this too that I'm gonna source out to my stash, but look at those Krennics. Aren't they gorgeous? And actually I've already put some Krennic into the piece. I pretty much only worked on it on the 18th, but I actually made some pretty good progress for that. Let's see, let me see if there's anything I can hold it up against. Hold it up to this maybe. Yes, I struggle. Anyway, that's how far I got with Coffee Shop. And the dark green there in the center are like Christmas tree decorations on the front of the building. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know if the colors come across, but I wanted to do this on white simply because I love those colors so much, and I just want them to pop right off the page. So that was my new start for the 18th, and a little bit of fuzz there. I really am enjoying it. I think it's a really fun piece. I don't know if anyone else is working on it. I saw, I did actually go out and post to Instagram and Stitch Mania, and I did get some beautiful comments back. A lot of people even click and like and stuff, so that was wonderful. And I know a few people said they have it in their stash to stitch, but if anybody's stitching on this right now, let me know, because I really like this. And right now I'm doing it on a 28 count even weave over 1, and it's a 12 by 13 inch piece, if you're wondering how big the fabric is. Yeah, so that was my new start. And I forgot, I wanted to point this out for my Guardians of Notre Dame. Elaine mentioned that she was glad to see my Wally needle minder, and I don't use a lot of needle minders, but I love my Wally. So there's my Wally. Elaine gave, that's a gift from Elaine in Australia. So thanks, Elaine. I do love my Wally needle minder. He is always on a piece. Let's see. So I had kind of a stutter pickup on this piece. This is Oh Holy Night Nativity, and kudos to Kay from Kay's Cross Stitch because she finished this. This is a beast. No two ways to put it. It's a beast, okay? It's a beast. At least it was the other day when I decided I was going to stitch on it, because I think, I don't know, maybe it was just a bad day to pick it up, because I'm not sure what I did to it. I had to actually stop stitching and walk away. And that was only after getting a few of these very light gray stitches in, because, man, I was struggling, and I don't know if I was just tired or what, but yeah, I think I need to pick up with a different color and start something else. But I didn't get a whole lot done, maybe 25 stitches, and that was it for Oh Holy Night. I love this piece, and I want to work on it so badly. But man, have you ever started stitching on something and just have nothing go right? It's like, this doesn't go here. What am I looking at? I think maybe I just need to redo my pattern so that I can keep better track. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that was Oh Holy Night, and I would like to keep this in my box for the rest of the month, but I'm not sure. And the fabric, I started on October 11th of 2017, and that's all I've gotten done. So I've been working on this over a year, but it's 18 count. It's an 18 count even weave that I dyed myself. Yeah, so I would like to keep that in my pile for the month. But we'll see. Just moving stuff out of my way. Let's see. Did I work on anything else? I don't think so. I think that was all I worked on in the last week. I've been working with some clay, and I did work on some paper stuff. One thing I will be picking up this week, I think, so I'm putting it in my basket to keep up with, or to work on some more, is Wise Men. And that is designed by Diane Allaire, and it is Custom Crafts Incorporated, if you're interested. It is a pattern that's actually a book, and the finished design size in 14 count is a 16 by 16, which is a 40.6 centimeters square, if you're interested. And this I'm doing on 18 count Magic Guide, and I just put that in my new 26-inch roll of frame. So I am going to try working on this in a frame. Yep, and these are all of the beautiful yellows that I've worked with so far. Sorry for the glare. I think my lighting's better than it was in my last video. This great northern light, you never know how it comes through the glass. And I do have curtains and stuff up because it is cold. But I have lots of lights on. But no different lights, so go figure. Let's see. I did have a couple purchases. I bought another package of 25 count easy count white and gray Lugana from 123 Stitch, and believe it or not, it traveled all by itself, and it got here just fine. Not sure what I got this. I remember what I got it for, but now I'm thinking I didn't need it for that. So this might be for some other aid that I haven't started yet. And then I also ordered this, and now I can't remember whose. I think I might have seen this on Stitch Mania. Somebody showed progress on it. And I'm sorry, I can't remember your name if you're watching my video. But if you know who you are, can you put it down below? I thought this was so pretty. I had to get my own copy of it. It's a Dimensions kit. So it's all kitted up. And it's kitted up in 14 count white Ada. And it's by Greg Giordano. I just think it's beautiful. My father used to have some golden retrievers, but I think that might be a lab. I'm not sure if it's a retriever or a lab. I think it's a retriever. Yeah. I just think it's beautiful. So that's going into my stash. Let's see. I also wanted to say that I have another video that I haven't uploaded at this point, but I think I may put up just before I put my this FlossTube video up. And that is a walkthrough of a Christmas album junk journal that I've been working on. And so I actually walked through this. I have a couple of videos out there where I showed how I built this on a pasta box, out of a pasta box, and created the ribbon tie. But this is actually a walkthrough of the inside. But this is one of the paper crafts I enjoy doing. And then, not to be outdone by you knitters out there, I love knitting. I think I love the look of knitting. Just something about me loses focus. And in knitting you have to be focused because there's, I don't know what it is about knitting. I can knit basic stuff, knit and purl. But somehow keeping track of knits and purls, my brain goes sideways. So I do crochet. And so I wanted to show you, sorry for the bag, but I am working on a Christmas gift. It's a blanket for my daughter. And this is the time of year where we all think about sofa blankets and snuggling down. And so I am working on a blanket for Rebecca. And that's what, so it's striped here in slate blue and gray and pink. And then it goes into a blue section. And now I'm working on the gray section. But, yeah. So this is the gray. Of course, I don't have any of the wrappers, but it's just stuff that I bought at probably A.C. Moore. It's really soft. It's like chenille. It's really, really soft. But that's the Dusty Rose. And that will get its full section next. And then this is what I have left of the blue. So I'll probably do another stripy part at the bottom of the pink. And, yeah. And that'll be a nice, comfy, cozy blanket to snuggle down with. She lives in Vermont, so it's cold there, too. Hi, Amanda. I hope you're doing well, you and Robin and your husband, and staying warm. But that's for Rebecca. I think she'll like that. And let's see. Don't think I have anything else to talk about right now. I was going to do this video yesterday, but I had a whopping migraine because it was snowing really hard yesterday. Schools were closed. I know my granddaughter and her boyfriend stayed home from college, so yeah, roads were bad. Anyway, so it's still cold. Today I'm using my Alice in Wonderland glass mug that I got at Disney on one of my visits. And so it's nice and warm. And yeah, so I hope that you're doing well. You know, Wally must be sleeping somewhere. And the cats. I never get a video by myself. That's really weird. I guess I'm going to have to go see what kind of trouble they're all getting into. So anyway, until the next video, take care. Be happy, be healthy. Enjoy your Thanksgiving here in the U.S. And everyone else have a wonderful week. Good end of the month. And Christmas is coming. Yeah, so stay safe. Remember, be kind and be create. Yeah, I'm having trouble. Words are tough today. I think it's migraine hangover. Anyway, as I started to say, be kind and be courageous. And in all things, be colorful. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.